Greetings and welcome. I'm Sister Deborah Christ, the Director of Mission Advancement for the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia. My primary role as director is to raise funds to maintain and support our ministries, which touch the lives of countless people in need, and also to find ways to obtain financial support for the growing needs of our elderly sisters who've dedicated their lives to the care of others. I'm happy to say that since I began this ministry, I've been blessed to meet so many committed individuals who've generously supported us with their prayers and the gift of time as well as their financial support. We have been gifted with each other and are truly companions on the journey. And in the words of St. Francis, know that I wish you peace and all good. We are also fortunate to have a very hands-on board of trustees to help us find sources of support and to advise us. And I invited Sister Linda, one of our trustees, to share her Franciscan journey.
Thank you, Sister Debbie.
You're welcome.
I've been working at Newman University since 1996. Over these years, I've held many different positions. Presently, I am the Director of Pastoral Services, with the responsibility of providing spiritual support for residents' life assistants, McGuire Scholars, student athletes, and other significant student leadership organizations at the university. I also serve as a member of the Student Affairs Committee of the Board of Trustees here at Newman University. I am a member of the Foundation Board because I strongly believe in the charism and ministry of the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, and I want to help raise necessary funds for the benefit of our retired sisters and the sustainability of our ministries into the future.
Thank you, Sister Linda. We're happy to have you on the board. I'm also happy to introduce Sister Maggie Gannon, who's president of Drexel Newman Academy, located in Chester, Pennsylvania. Sister Maggie, please tell us the good news about Drexel Newman Academy.
I'm here today with two students from Drexel Newman Academy, Anissa and Amaya. Drexel Newman Academy, usually called DNA, is an independent Catholic school in the city of Chester. DNA was co-sponsored and is co-founded by the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia. It provides an education to students in pre-K through 8th grade. The city of Chester struggles with issues of poverty and violence. However, at DNA, our students are provided with opportunities to learn in a safe environment. Over the past 11 years since the school was founded, 100% of our graduates have pursued high school educations and received over $1 million in high school scholarships. Most importantly, though, however, DNA students establish moral compasses and develop inner authorities, which always guide them back to the gospel message. Although all of our students are not all Catholic, they are all Franciscan, have embraced the message of nonviolence and peacemaking, so desperately needed in our world today.
And now I invite Sister Peggy Egan, administrator of Assissi House, to tell you about our ministry to our retired sisters.
Assissi House is the retirement community for the Sisters of St. Francis. The sisters who reside at Assissi House spent most of their lives ministering in education, healthcare, social services, and parish ministry. Now in retirement, they continue to have a lifestyle that is rooted in our Franciscan values and one that continues to encourage independence, wellness, and service. Despite physical limitations, our sisters seek to engage life with meaningful activities. Prayer is the core of their lives, and they pray daily for our donors and for the many people who contact Assissi House with prayer requests. Franciscan spirituality calls for prayer and action, and our sisters continue to reach out to those in need through service work such as writing to prisoners, making sandwiches for the poor, visiting the elderly at a nearby nursing home. Through the generosity of our donors, we have been able to do these things, and most important, to make Assissi House a real convent home for our retired sisters. We are so very grateful for the generosity of all our donors. Know that you are in our prayers each and every day.
So as shared by each of us here, you, our donors, are very important to the Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia and our ministries. We simply could not do it without you, and we can't thank you enough for all you do for us. If you'd like to know more about who we are, please feel free to contact one of us. Now let me introduce you to Sister Kathy Parisi, Associate Director of the Foundation. She has a special invitation for you.
From the earliest days of our founding, we have invited the laity to journey with us to sow seeds of peace in our world. Come, visit our mother house, Our Lady of Angels Convent in Aston, Pennsylvania. Tour our beautiful buildings and grounds, as well as our inspirational chapel. Join us for our worship services. Perhaps you might be inspired to make a financial contribution and/or to volunteer to work among our sisters in ministry. We have an all-encompassing ministry of hospitality and have been blessed with family, friends, and students and associates who help us to continue to be a welcoming presence for our brothers and sisters. So we invite you to come and see. Help us to be instruments of peace in our troubled world.
We all just want to say,
Thank you for journeying with us.